This is episode 4 of the After I Got High podcast. My name is ChimneyGriff.
And I'm Kai. And it's been a long fucking time, huh?
It's been a few months, but, we had some things that came up. I stopped smoking for a month, so that was interesting.
Yeah, he quit on us.
And then, I got back to Seattle and we haven't been able to find a time until today.
Yeah, the holidays and everything that happens from friggin' December 25th till about now just feels like a time warp. And then all of a sudden it's like March or Valentine's Day or some shit. And you're just
Time's moving way too fast right now.
We should probably smoke about it.
Yeah, we should smoke about it. It's an issue. It's an issue. But no, I think it's good. I think, you know what's great about it when we take like a month or two in between?
What?
We have a lot of shit to catch up on.
Well, yeah, because truthfully,
we have a lot of shit. I got the time.
We haven't even had much time to chat in between that.
No, it was perfect. That's why we were trying to save all the content for on here.
Yeah. I got this new lighter case at a flea market the other day, and I've been absolutely obsessed with it. Obsessed with it.
You're always picking up cool things. You're getting good deals on cool things. You always have something new.
I'm very eclectic like that.
Yeah, you like to collect things.
Yeah, I do.
It's interesting. See, I don't know about anything, so it's I can't collect things.
But what are you into though?
I like sports cards, but I'm not gonna invest in that right now. Wouldn't make any sense.
Well, investing and collecting are different, right?
Well, is it?
I didn't buy this because I was it's going to be worth money one day. I like looking at it.
I guess, but sports cards is that same thing. I would collect sports cards, but that's a dangerous addiction to get into because all of a sudden you got thousands of dollars of sports cards.
You can make a lot of money for sure. My dad has these. I don't know if I ever even told you this. My dad has these cards that he's had since he worked at a card shop or a record card shop in high school called Jellies in Hawaii.
Okay.
And he collected these cards while he worked there, and he has 4 Kobe rookie cards.
No way.
Kobe rookie cards.
Your father has those.
In plastic. It's been in a shoebox in the dark, completely sealed away from the world. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, stuttered when I said it because I was like, holy shit. Yeah, they're actually.
When did you know about this?
I've seen them. Yeah. When I was a kid, I saw them and I was just they're just dope, shiny,
Yeah, but but it wasn't as valuable then. But now it's fucking probably
they're
crazy.
Probably worth a lot. Yeah, no doubt.
You should probably sell them in the next 10 years, low key, because after enough time, the players that the younger generations just don't really know about the players that well.
I don't know. Kobe's probably going to be relevant.
Yeah, I guess he'll be relevant. But
Kobe's on that, he's obviously in that same echelon of Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron,
he's not going to be forgotten.
It's those three.
It's
a crazy card. Holy shit.
Well, what's crazy too is you say that about generationally forgetting about it, but when I did photography for a basketball camp over the winter, over I guess fall, beginning of winter last year, and I have to ask the kids what their favorite players were, their favorite shoes. Almost all of them, Kobe's.
So interesting. I mean, the Kobe shoes are still the sickest of all time,
and he's still one of the sickest players. He is probably one of the top 3 sickest players of all time.
I was not a shoe guy ever, but I remember when I was in high school seeing the Kobe's and being I actually want these.
Right.
They were this sick green pair. I always liked green even before I started smoking weed. I was always that's why I think it's natural. I feel a lot of guys love the color green growing up, and weed's kind of like a golden nugget.
Yeah.
If you're into treasure, you're into that stuff, then you get older and you get this stuff called weed, which is green, and it kind of looks like a golden nugget.
Yeah, and it's always different,
and it makes everything amazing.
Oh, dude, no
not. Wonder why we all get into it. It's obvious.
Well, there's so many when you start out too, it's so mysterious to fucking find out what kind of weed you're going to get from your guy. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's purple. Sometimes it has orange hairs. Sometimes it's
sketchy.
Super not good looking. Yeah. Or sometimes it's
just the vibe of everything.
Yeah. No, that was and then you get into it as almost as if it were baseball cards because you start you collect this strain, collect that strain. Oh no.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Just a little ash. No, I agree. Then you start collecting it and you start becoming a true
now I'm I've smoked this strain. I've smoked this strain. I've smoked this strain. I've smoked this strain.
Oh, we're struggling.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, yeah.
How's your strain? What are you smoking on?
I'm smoking on, I think, what is called Hot Fuzz.
I really like whatever I'm smoking on. But
look, I'm gonna bring something up right now because this tends to come up in conversation a lot. I feel especially with people who are new to smoking cannabis. When you go to a dispensary or when you go to a place to buy weed, wherever that is where you live, don't ask them for the highest percentage. You're not going to get what you want. And I think I may have touched on this before, but that percentage on there, this has 19%. I'm stoned. I don't give a fuck if it's 29%. I don't even really believe the number on these because it's so skewed. So what I would ask for, if I were you, I've taught Chim this too, is ask about terpenes. You want to learn how to fucking curate your high, curate it into whatever you want it to be. you're going to want to play with terpenes, figuring out which ones you like, which ones agree with you, which ones don't. It's definitely going to change the game in terms of how your highs go. Like, don't ask for percentage.
Yo, next time we should get the highest THC percentage and test this out.
I'm down to try and see, but I just know that those are all skewed. It's crazy.
But are they like real? Like, how do they test that shit? Like,
so a lot of the times how it works is it's expensive to test. Let's think about that.
But they're all having to, right?
You got to think a lot of these companies, well, you don't have to test for THC in every single individual case, I don't think.
It's just one batch so you need to send
because think about it, it's really expensive, A, to test your cannabis in the first place. Secondly, that would take a long time because most brands have a bunch of strains. And I could be wrong. If I'm wrong about this, reach out and say some shit in the comments because I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
It sounds right.
I just know coming from a back end perspective, from a producer perspective, you don't want to ask for THC percentage because that's going to vary so much. And your high is also going to depend on the terpenes. Like I said, like some terpenes get me fucking high as shit. Some strains that have higher terpenes than others, oh my God, bro.
You know what the issue is? I don't know which terpenes I end up liking that well. It's like,
at the end of the day, what do you mean though?
I just want to get fire weed. I don't want to think too much about it. I want it to be a flavor that I'll enjoy because there's a lot of different flavors I'll enjoy. And that's why we're launching NugView.
Ooh, that's a great segue.
That's literally why we're launching, because I was tired of going to the dispensary and saying, hey, give me an eighth I'll like, and then I get the eighth and I go home and I smoke and I'm like, it's not that good. It was mid. That's the issue. You get so many mids.
For sure.
And I want to get to the point where I'm not smoking mids and that when I spend my $35 on an eighth, it's good. And for you guys that don't know, I'm launching a weed review app this week called NugView, and it's going to help you with this. And it's fucking dope. And, you know, I haven't been able to talk about this for a year and a half. We've been working on it for a while now. But by the time you guys see this episode, you'll be able to download it. And
that's actually crazy too. The fact that there's going to be an app that's like, so you've had Leafly before, you've had Weed Maps. If you take the best of all of those and kind of put them into one app, you're going to get NugView, and you're going to see.
If you had a stoner design it, it's how a stoner would have designed it.
Yeah, it's very stoner friendly tech, you know what I'm saying? And it's all the animations are great. Everything's fucking solid on there.
You're gonna love to see the new. You haven't seen it since we changed everything?
No, but yeah, I've seen it obviously.
It fucks.
Sick.
It fucks. Dude, you guys will love it. I know for sure. I've been working on this. This has been my life project.
Dude, the thing that's going to be cool about it though is like how local it is too. Like people in the city where they're at, they're going to be able to see what's fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's the goal. And I just want to know what ranking. I want to know the ranking of the brand. So when I'm confused when I'm in there, I can just quickly search it up and be like, oh, this number 3 brand in Washington.
Right.
It's going to be fucking fire.
Right.
And so this app, we allow you to review, and the brand gets a ranking based off the total reviews.
Right.
So we're actually going to have a way to track this shit, because like on the other apps, they just share with you the product. They don't want to share with you anything about the brand, how good it is. They're just trying to push it, and that's fair.
Yeah.
But we're trying to give you guys a true platform and database where you can actually find stuff based off, you know, our reviews.
And preference too, you know what I'm saying?
And I think I do want to get into the terpene stuff in the future on there.
You should,
but for now, it just has to be, you know.
Well, what you're talking about though, when you say you want weed that you like the way it tastes, you're going to figure out what that is by doing research on terpenes.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you like a certain taste, it's definitely
a terpene
that you're into, right?
But how many terpenes are there?
I mean,
do we know this?
Probably hundreds.
We need ChatGPT on the man.
I think hundreds. I'd imagine hundreds, but it's in nature, right? Like lavender, fucking cinnamon, vanilla, all terpenes.
Yo, they found this hemp leaf in, I don't know, I don't want to even say it. Some country,
right? And
it had THC in it. They found like another form of cannabis that has THC in it. That this island has tons of it. I read an article about it a few weeks ago. Crazy,
like you can
like a new discovery. Yeah, that they could. Well, I don't know if they could smoke it, but they can work with it to really turn it into like, I don't know if it's an easier way to make cannabis or whatever.
Right. Like a legal, but it's like a legal plant.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whoa,
I might have to look that up.
Yeah, I want to look that up too. I'm actually curious because that's interesting. I've always wondered why cannabis stood alone in that.
Or I'm making it up and I totally don't know. It was like a few weeks ago I read it because you know what I've been doing in the morning? I've been looking up cannabis on the internet first thing in the morning, just news, and reading the articles about like what's going on in the industry.
Every day you do that?
Not every day, but most days I've been doing it. And it's interesting because there's so many new things happening with like the legalization of it and like different congressmen who are super anti it and senators. And I'll fucking go on my troll account and completely go at these senators when I see that shit because I'm not here for it.
Yeah.
I'm not here for it. I don't fuck with these guys.
Yeah.
And you know, in my future, I would love to be able to kind of take them down.
Damn. So Jim's talking politics here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, we're talking cannabis politics, which is cool.
But that's politics in a good way. And actually, our nation was built on fucking hemp. I don't care what anybody says. This country was founded on the use of hemp products. And the fact that it's illegal makes...
Could you imagine if America started first with legal weed? They just allowed it from the get-go. Can you imagine how different our country would be?
There's very few countries like that. But those countries have less population, I think, and demand for certain products. The problem with it here is cotton doesn't want to see hemp become what makes your hoodie.
Yep.
Because then you stop buying cotton.
Cotton's fucked.
And that goes downhill. And then they figure out, oh shit, we can get bed sheets and everything we want made out of hemp, and it doesn't have any toxic bullshit in it, and it's, or whatever it may be, polyester. So, and then this whole chain reaction happens and people don't make money and they get mad. That's it.
It's like the alcohol industry. They're starting to stress a little bit because the weed industry's coming for them.
You think so?
I saw another article.
There's alcoholics and there's potheads.
No, but I saw another article. There's more weed smokers, daily weed smokers, than there are drinkers for the first time in American history.
That's actually very encouraging.
So like people are turning over because you can't really drink every day. No. And it's not even enjoyable. Like I like to drink, but like I know you don't drink.
Well, coming from someone that doesn't, it's like a very interesting like paradox to happen because look at like people end up smoking weed more so because you don't get fucked up the next day after it. No, in my opinion, at least.
Minimal
Some people
effects.
say they wake up and they have like
dankover.
Like they're like foggy.
Nah, it doesn't. That's not real. I smoke too much for that.
If you don't smoke,
if it's new,
if you're like visiting somewhere and you like say you come to Seattle and you bought legal weed and then you wake up the next day on your vacation and you're like, oh, maybe. But I mean, in the case of
for the daily consumers, it doesn't affect us next day.
Not in that sense.
I wonder if alcoholics would say the same thing. Though.
Well, we have sober friends. We could probably ask our sober friends. You know,
but I'd be like true alcoholics, right? Like
alcoholics, you stop drinking, you fucking die. Like that's the reality of it. Some people get to the point where they're so dependent on that shit that you'll pass away.
That's your body terrible.
My friends have lost parents because.
Oh my god, 100%. That's sickening. And is it that they actually die from like withdrawals? But because like I've seen people die from hearing about over drinking, they fall, they hit their head, stuff like that happens a lot.
Yeah, physical things.
But like true, just like
your liver starts running on that ethanol. Literally, like it's sad. It really is sad, and it's not like something that honestly doesn't make sense to me why it's so advertised. Whereas like cannabis is so demonized as like this awful like deceitful plant, and it's like fucking devil's lettuce or grass or whatever you want to call it that makes it seem like it's this like horrible
you know what it is? When people don't understand something, they hate on it.
100%.
That's the instant. Like that was my instant. That was how I was before I smoked weed.
Really?
I was like, I wouldn't smoke weed. I would shit on people that didn't smoke weed because that's people's natural way of like reacting. It's like if you don't know it, I'm gonna shit on it until you try it and like it. That's when your mind changes on this stuff.
I feel like too though, like with not being ignorant to the difference between alcohol and cannabis, they're not even similar. Like they're not even close to similar. And I know across the board, like driving under the influence is a bad thing, but like I would argue that you can drive stoned far better than you can drive drunk.
I'm a great eye driver. You know what it is? It doesn't affect your eye-hand coordination at all.
Unless, I will say, there are certain cases you take the right shit, you will be high enough to like have some lag in your shit.
If you take a bong rip and then you right away get in the car.
Yeah, but if you like smoke an hour ago or like 20, 30 minutes and you go to the store, dude, you're not.
If you're a cautious driver.
But if you're fucking hammered and you get behind a wheel and you're like, I'm going to fucking drive home.
Because you're seeing, I've been in that state of mind where you're just seeing three fucking
But what's the mental part where you're like, I can do this? What part of you is saying that you can do
I don't have that. There's some certain people out there that get like this confident drunk. I don't get that, but I think that a lot of alcoholics are confident drunks, and that's what like I have one friend, and he is the most confident drunk. Every time he drinks, he thinks he can do anything.
Right.
He talks to people. Those are the people that get in car accidents because they're just overly confident. But like I don't get that way when I drink.
Right. I think there's confidence though. Then there's people that just don't make good decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what it is. They start making bad decisions when they drink.
You can get drunk and be confident, but then you can be like, I'm pretty confident. I can't fucking drive right now.
You see, when me and my boys are together, there's 8 of us that are fine.
Okay.
And then there's one of us who can't handle his shit for a moment. Every night we go out, he drinks, we all drink the same amount.
Yep.
We're all fine. My one other friend starts making stupid decisions. Every decision that says stupid on it is a decision he makes. And it's literally like our job to take care of him when he comes. We don't even invite him anymore. It got to the point where we're just like, we're done with you. You need to figure out your shit because you can't drink.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun when people do that either.
No, but that's like some people are just, it's everyone's bodies are different.
We have a friend that's like that, or I have a friend that I should say. I won't name him, but he fucking, every time he's like, no, dude, I'm good, I promise. And then it's like, halfway home, his head's out the window. I'm like, bro.
But it's not even that. My friend's stupid. He starts just like running after cars, like wants to break things. When we're playing golf,
he's reckless.
He's reckless drunk.
He's reckless.
He puts his head down. He ran into a golf cart and like put a dent in it. It was pretty impressive, low key. Like the entire trip, I was his golf partner for like our 2 out of 3 of the days of our golf trip, and it was wild the shit he was doing on the golf course.
God.
I have a golden video. I'm just gonna. I know it will never work. Be the same as seeing it in person.
Yeah.
But my friend's about to drive the ball. And the other kid, our friend, is watching him from the corner. And all of a sudden, I just see him fall backwards. And he rolls backwards into the bushes, right on the water.
Oh my God.
And you see it in the video. I have the video of it. And it's just, I have him. I just moved my camera over and you just see him fall backwards while my friend's driving. He was trying to distract him. But he fell into a literal, like, the water was down there. Like, he could have got hurt. It was crazy. So, like, yeah, I don't know. There's some people like that out there.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're
like that too.
If you're like that, don't drink, guys.
No,
Like,
don't drink. Don't add influence to that. You know what I'm saying? That's just
don't be the liability of your friend group.
No, that's a
like,
great, for sure.
I can handle my alcohol. I'll never have a situation like that, really. Well, I've had a few, but go ahead.
It's a perfect segue into this. I wanted to watch like bong rip fails and like stoner fails and react to some shit.
Okay.
Just to see, because I mean, dude, same thing with alcohol. People do get unruly with the weed sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm down to see what it is. To me, I've never had any bong rip fails. My bong rip fails are like taking a full bong rip.
Is that the fail?
I don't know. I don't fail.
No, but
I broke a bong this week though.
That's a bong rip fail.
But I didn't break it. My girlfriend broke it, but I didn't care because it was a backup bong.
Talk to us about your backup bongs. Chip.
Yeah, guys. So since Chimney Griff blew up, a lot of bong companies have been sending me bongs. So I have like 10 bongs now. So this past week, I didn't feel like cleaning my piece. So I ended up just using like the other pieces for the first time because I don't really use them. They're okay glass. They're nothing crazy. And then what happened, why the bong broke. So I used like 3 other pieces this week just to change it up. And I left it on the ground because a guy was coming in, maintenance was coming into our apartment. So I was like, let me put it on the ground really quickly, put it next to the couch. And then I just forgot to like put it back up. So my girlfriend, I guess, just came around the corner, kicked it over, and it just broke into pieces. I didn't give a shit. It was like,
and she doesn't smoke, so she doesn't really.
She didn't care, but I would have cared if it was my normal piece, but it wasn't a piece that I used. So I was just like, that doesn't matter.
Fair enough. All right, let's see what this is all about. So I looked these up earlier, and I didn't watch any of them because I wanted to blind react to how.
But you know what I was thinking about?
Some of these people are. What?
I was thinking about when I first started ripping. You know, when we had a bong around us, it was like everyone was trying their best all the time to make sure it didn't break. Like you were so concerned about it.
You were very careful, especially if the homie got a new bong.
Every time and if it was like an
I've had times where that happened, dude. I paid $100 for a fucking bowl piece once because my buddy bought this bong over. My phone fell out of my lap, broke the part that stood on there's like this glass ring on it, and it would sit like on that glass ring, and it cracked it. And broke the whole fucking bong. And the bowl piece was obviously fine, but so I paid $100 for a bowl piece.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to break somebody's bong, especially when they're expensive pieces of glass.
Let's see.
You don't want to break the bong.
Let's see about this fucking.
Let's see it.
These dumbasses here.
But nowadays, I don't give a shit. I'm just like, fucking, all right, we're putting it on. We'll be putting on there in a second.
Pull it straight.
Woo. That's a dirty ass.
That is a big dab.
That's dab?
Oh, fuck, he dropped the nail.
What did he drop nail on himself?
Why does he kind of look like Drake?
Yeah, he did. Did he just drop the nail on himself?
Yeah, he dropped the iron nail on himself.
He burned the fuck out of his leg.
Like an idiot.
I've definitely like touched the nail before. Oh!
Ryan, you motherfucker!
No! That's golden. That's golden. That's good.
Ruined the whole day.
That guy just shattered his piece. And you know what sucks? You just took a bong rip, so now you're high. You know her? What's her name?
Broke the nail.
Koala Puff.
No way.
Fucking fat dad.
This guy's screwed.
Is that dad? Oh no! He burned the fuck out of his hand. He burned the fuck out of his hand. I definitely tried to go for that before. They definitely have.
Are these all bongs breaking?
It must be. I definitely broken some bongs that I can't even remember.
What is happening right here?
I don't know. What's happening? Strong
This
lungs.
person's just smoking.
Kind of weird. It sounds off. What's gonna happen?
Pussy.
That was it?
That guy's just yeah.
They just show us a big. That was, oh.
Still sucking as if it. Yeah, no.
I felt that seemed fake.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I
He
definitely.
was fried.
So, what was your first time taking a dab? Do you remember?
My first. Do you want to hear this?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I wonder how different it is from your first time taking a dab.
I remember.
I feel like a
actually
lot of
do
people
remember
have pretty
first time
similar
taking a dab.
first times with dabs, especially if you started early. Like you were dabbing some fucking brown BHO fucking off of a glass nail on a glass globe in some shitty ass fucking rig, or you were hitting it out of one of the, if you really like my first dab must have been off of a fucking dab pen where you had the globe on top of it and you put the glob on top of the coil and you heat the coil up and you let the fucking globe fill with fucking smoke and then you hit it, dude. Yeah, no. Oh man, I have photos of
So, what's the story of your first time?
the first time, like I said, was probably on a dab pen, so I don't really recall that first time, but off of a rig, I remember just thinking like, whoa, this looks like my mom would be so disappointed in me if she caught me doing this.
I thought it was like hard. It felt
This
like
looks like hard drugs.
It's the first time
and
where
then
you're
you
looking
do
at
it and you're like, holy fuck, I'm like 10 times higher than I normally am. And
But it's
like,
weird because that only happens the first time when you take a dab. The first,
No, I get fucking ripped off dabs and I can still get fucking absolutely catatonic off a dab.
really,
Yes.
I can't.
Off a proper dab on a rig with a good fucking temp and everything.
I don't know. I need to take some more dabs again. I need to get back into it at some point. I don't know. Maybe good dabs because I know it's hard. How do you know?
Also, you know what's funny? You
Ass
guys, I don't know how he smokes at home. He doesn't really know how I smoke at home. We kind of just meet up, smoke together. And
This
so
is
I don't
not
know.
how I smoke at home.
No, we don't. Well, I smoke joints sometimes. That's like my main method for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say so. If I had to pick,
And
at
you're
home,
rolling all of them.
I'll roll like little tiny ones. Yeah.
How long does
Like
it take you?
Vietnam
What's your-
War
what's your-
era.
what's
like
your speed?
joints on a joint.
Yeah, like realistically, like average. Like it's
I
probably
could probably
second
roll-
nature at this point.
I could probably roll a joint in like a minute 45.
Okay.
Yeah,
You see, bong rips a lot quicker
it's true.
and effective.
It's true.
The effect. Yeah, I love how.
I think for me, it's like the therapy of like rolling it. You know what I'm saying?
if I was good at rolling it,
I like rolling things. I like roll. Like even if like
you should see me roll a joint. Oh, you would laugh your ass off.
I bet.
Have you seen me roll a joint? I don't think I've rolled a joint for you before. I don't remember the last time I rolled a joint
why not?
because I'm not good at these type of things.
Well, you can get good at it.
Yeah, you can.
I was bad at
you
it, too.
You can. You see, I'm just not a handy person.
Who taught you how to roll joints?
You know, I feel like I learned how to roll blunts first.
I think
I was
that's-
smoking a lot of blunts in college.
That's a lot of people's intro. Actually, I think I actually learned how to roll a swisher before I rolled a joint for sure.
And then, you know what it was? When I studied abroad, that's when all I smoked there was joints.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to learn how to roll there. So I did learn how to roll.
Can you split a swisher with your fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah, with your thumbs.
I can do it.
Yeah,
I got some capabilities.
word.
Can
Can you roll a backwood?
No.
Okay.
We didn't really smoke a whole lot of backwoods back when I was in college. Like that was the only time I smoked tobacco. Really, was like my freshman and sophomore year. Really,
Right.
and then that was when we were dabbing. My first dab was in college.
Dude, I there was a time my friend group where my friend group fucking would only smoke bowls that had tobacco on it, and that was like the worst time because you couldn't smoke with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
It
was
ruins the bong.
it was no longer like, yo, pass that shit, let me hit it. It was just like, dude, I'm not smoking out of that bong. That bong has tobacco, fucking resin, and
That's the issue. It's
dude, smoking tobacco out of a bong. I'm so sorry. Smoking tobacco out of a bong is absolute animal behavior.
Yo, cuz, stop it.
Yeah, please.
Stop, my cousin, bro.
Dude.
That's all he does. He's been doing it for years now.
Bro.
He just takes fucking, what are they called? What are they called?
Mokes.
No, that's not what I've ever heard.
We call them mokes. Or spliffs, or salad bowls, or
No, Austin, if you know, you're welcome to share.
no, there's all kinds of
You know
names
what it
for
is?
it.
No.
Are you talking about the when you
When
put
you
weed?
just with a bong rip, when you do tobacco and weed in a bong rip.
We called it all kinds of shit. Spirit bowls because they would smoke.
I don't remember. Skip.
Bro,
I would love to find out. I wonder
I've
if
seen
ChatGPT
kids.
went down.
Listen, I need to tell you the story about this kid, dude. I had this guy come over to this homie that would come over and smoke with us. He was like older than us. He was a grade older than us. He was cool. There was nothing wrong with him. But when he came over, he loaded a bowl of tobacco that was like over the rim of the bowl. And he smoked it, and Chimney, I'm not even fucking with you. He seized up and hit the ground.
No,
he tweaked
was
the fuck
real?
out. Yes, no, it was just tobacco, just bagged tobacco from American Spirit, and he tweaked the fuck out, hit the wall, fucking started seizing on the ground. And you know what he said when he woke up?
What?
I just saw everybody that's ever tried to fight me.
No way, bro. He tweaked.
Dead ass. That's what he said to me.
Yo, low key, when you have,
It's like, bro, when I fell, bro, I just
chops.
saw
What the
chops.
fuck?
Yeah, Jesus
the fuck,
Christ.
ChatGPT knew, and we couldn't even know.
What?
ChatGPT's smart nowadays.
ChatGPT knows lingo.
It knows lingo, bro. Like whenever
No.
whenever my fans, bro, troll me and like say like slangs that I'm not aware of,
Right.
I'll just fucking take a screenshot of it and be like, "Yo, ChatGPT, what does this mean?" And it'll tell me what it is. So like I'm now caught up with all the slang, even though I can't remember any of it. I don't use it.
I don't use any
But
of the
like
slang.
they use all these different like terminologies that are like new.
Do you know what I learned about recently?
What?
Kind of embarrassing.
What?
Riz.
You didn't know what Riz was?
Yeah.
You've never seen the Rizzler?
Of course I know who these things are, right? But listen,
These things are
these
the
like
goat.
these people that exist for that reason.
Yo, let's get the Rizzler on the pod.
Oh my. Okay,
he's
either
like,
way.
He's like Ted.
Right, he's not smoking age. Either way, what I'm going to say though is I didn't realize that they were just taking charisma and going like Riz from charisma.
Is that
Like,
charisma?
you have
I don't
Riz.
think
That's what it is.
I don't think charisma and Riz are the same thing.
I think it is.
Swag and Riz are the same thing.
Because when you have
Charisma's
Riz,
not
when you
swag.
have Riz, you're picking up bitches because you have charisma.
See, I have
guys who have
I have
charisma-
charisma. I don't have Riz. There's a difference.
So charisma's like older.
Yo, charisma is
How old do you have to be to have Riz?
Riz is like you can have it at any age. Just some guys have Riz, natural Riz.
So Riz is today's swag.
Swag, but on a different level.
God damn.
It's just they. So,
You heard it here first, guys.
You know, do you know about Big AJ?
Of course.
AJ and Big
the fucking
Justice?
Costco fuckers. Yeah.
The Costco guys, because
Yeah.
those guys are goats too.
They are goats. But
See, we can maybe get Big AJ on the pod.
I don't
You'd
know,
be
dude.
fired.
I saw this thing recently where they gave 5 big booms to some dude's fucking dead brother, and I just was like, I've lost all.
Oh no!
I've lost all faith in humanity.
Oh
Like,
no! Come on! What would you give this joint? How many booms would you give it? Would you give it
probably-
5 big booms? Boom! He would. I mean, that would be hilarious if we.
That would be
But that was like
funny.
a 2-second skit. I don't know if he could do a full 40.
do you know how much that would
podcast.
cost us now, too?
Oh my, 50 grand?
Like $50,000.
Yeah, if you want to come on, you're welcome. I'm not gonna pay that though.
Yeah, 50 grand is absurd. You fucking Costco.
We'll fly out though.
You Costco loving son of a
Yo,
bitch.
Costco's paying them the big money though.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think
they are.
they've been kicked out of Costco.
No way.
I'm almost positive I saw some clickbait shit.
Come on, after all they've
What are
done
we
for
talking
them?
about, bro? What are we fucking talking about?
Well, we're talking
Costco
about
no,
culture.
this is not-
this is
no, no, no.
culture. You're
No.
wearing Supreme. You need to be able to talk about AJ and Big Justice.
We're gonna have a conversation about that in a second. I'm wearing Supreme, so I need to know about TikTok fucking.
I mean, it might be getting banned any week,
Oh,
any month now.
Lord.
So it's crazy, bro.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What is this?
Grateful Dead, bro. What the
Okay.
fuck?
You just
if you try
fucking
to
profile-
embarrass me and I didn't know that, I don't even deserve to be fucking smoking a joint right now if I didn't know that.
At least you. I mean,
Come on, that'd be bad.
You yourself.
I'm uncultured. I get it,
Right.
But
you said it.
that's some
You said it.
basic shit. That's some shit where like you would have to catch me like brain dead. Like you know what? If I just taken a bong rip and you caught me in like the right time and I just got a little like shy or something,
Right.
I may have like stuttered and been like, "Fuck, I can't remember." But that wasn't one of those moments.
There are people who don't know what that is, but wear that.
No way.
100%.
What the fuck? There's no way that
Dude, Urban Outfitters probably makes so much money off Grateful Dead shirts because kids will pay $60.
It's sick. I guess at the end of the day, it just needs to be sick, and it is sick.
I mean, yeah, it does need to be cool. I guess that's part of it, right? But
Do you want to read some stories? I got some stories, but
Yeah,
I
people-
can't read them because I'm the one that finds them. When going forward, we need to have somebody else read them or somebody else find them for me so that I don't get the first. So it's like a real reaction, first time reaction.
just don't open them.
But yeah, I want to get the fire. Like I want some good stories for them. Like I want them to
Oh,
be.
so all of these you're gonna have like half-ass reactions to?
No, they're gonna be real reactions. I don't even remember what I put down, but like it would be a little bit more real if I never read
What
it
if someone
before.
read it to us?
Like that'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be better?
Yeah, like we should just hire somebody to just read them for us. Austin. All right, here, you want to go?
Austin's voice.
All right, guys. So if you guys don't know,
I can read it.
People DM after I got high their funniest getting high stories. You can submit them.
Yeah, do it.
So feel free to submit your stories, and then we might read them.
Submit them. I want to read them. I want to read them.
But yeah, you can read them. But yeah, make sure that's After I Got High is the Instagram page. I've been running it for a fucking long ass time. We have a lot of funny getting high stories on there, and yeah, DM it to that page.
Oh no, I caught part of this one. I'm gonna read this one.
I'm fucking caught.
Okay. I was a sophomore in high school. Me and a few friends skipped school. We were walking the train tracks smoking, and the train was coming. And we were so high we thought we would get caught and arrested. We were close to a bridge, so we ran to the bridge and we all dove down behind the pillars to hide. My hand went straight into a pile of shit, and next to the shit was toilet paper. So my hand was sitting in a pile of human shit.
That's so bad. But you know, and the worst part, bro, is that you're high.
And there's no sink near you, so you're gonna have to deal with that shitty hand for like a nice little walk back to your car.
I just value
school. This is in high school. This person had to go back to class with shit on their hand.
No, that's
and
so
they're
sad.
stoned.
That's so sad.
The end
it's
says
human shit. It's not like dog shit or something. It's
contemplated cutting the whole thing off. Yeah, I would too. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking about this. You're walking train tracks. Think about this logically. You fall in some shit. You are walking with that shit on your hand until you get to a tree or a wall or a fucking something to wipe it off.
And the issue is I value my time of being high so much that now you just had this experience where you were high and you I feel like you would never be able to get high the same way.
Yeah.
You know?
It would definitely affect your future experiences.
Like you would be like
maybe at that
like
spot.
I had shit, maybe switch hands.
Should I read another one?
Read another one, but hide it behind there. Yeah, we're hiding them so social media doesn't flag it.
Flower on fucking camera.
It's gonna be legalized.
YouTube
soon,
though, I don't give a fuck. YouTube loves
YouTube's
shit.
chill.
Yeah, we're fucking. But like the fact that we can't show cannabis on the screen, you need to figure that shit out. You need to figure it out.
Yo, Zuck fucking liked my comment, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
What?
Wait, hang on.
You didn't know that?
Liked your comment?
He liked my comment inviting him on the pod. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
No.
Yeah.
There's no way you're just telling me this right now.
You didn't see that?
There's no way you're just
fucking Mark Zuckerberg fucking liked my comment, bro. I was kind of kissing up to him in like his comment section or whatever. But he did like the comment. And right now he's fucking suppressing weed and he's liking my comment. That ain't chill. Yo, Zuck. Come on the pod and explain yourself. We're having a lot of shout-outs.
I just want to talk to you about Facebook too, dude. Honestly.
You mean Meta?
Oh gosh.
Such a bad. I hate that when they changed their names. But Facebook was a terrible name.
Facebook is where I came from. So
you were a Facebook guy?
I was a Facebook kid, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was too. Yeah. Did you play any of the games on there?
Did you have MySpace?
No.
I had a MySpace for a little bit.
I'm a little bit too young for that. Did you play any of the games on Facebook?
God, is that a jab?
What?
Yeah. A little bit too young for
that.
Damn.
Just flexing on you a little. Did you ever play any of the games on Facebook?
Yeah.
You play like the fish games, farm one.
Yeah.
Was there a fish one? Can't really, I kind of want to run.
Wait, so his actual account liked
Yo, I'm pulling it up. Yo, we'll put it on there.
I want to read another story too after that. But yeah, I need to see this.
All right, 1 second. Let's go find it.
That's like a really crazy. That's like having Jeff Bezos of Facebook.
Yo, I commented, "You're becoming a dog. Want to come sesh on my podcast and blow it up?" And he fucking liked it.
And he liked it.
Yo, if you read that, Zuck, I know you read that.
You're getting tagged in this for sure.
Yeah, you better. Yo, the invite is real. I don't got a lot of money, so I don't know if I can pay you much, but you're rich enough. It don't matter.
Someone at your level shouldn't care about money. You should just come on for the love, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the one
He's
time.
Trying to, and the thing is,
bro, if Mark
Elon Musk smoked on.
Can we make a pact right now? If Mark Zuckerberg comes on this podcast, we need to like do 1,000 push-ups or some dumb shit, like
1,000 push-ups,
or like we need to fucking figure out
what
some
the fuck.
Yeah,
I'll do karate with him or whatever the fuck he does. He does like karate. We can smoke and then we'll do fucking like your karate or whatever. You can give me a little lesson.
If Mark Zuckerberg comes on this podcast, I'll go skydiving, and that is my like biggest fear.
See, I don't want to go skydiving.
Yeah, but do something. If you put something out there that like people it'll be more apt to.
Yeah, actually, if Zuck was paying for it and we had the right people, I'd go skydiving. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, Imagine Works probably.
I'm scared of all that shit. I don't want to risk my life, bro. What happens if it just doesn't work?
It works most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. But like, you know, planes also work most of the time. And recently they haven't been working.
Yeah, and I have to fly on one pretty soon.
Oh, no, where you flying?
We're in Disney World.
Not gonna, good luck.
Yeah,
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
If you could smoke with any Disney character, who would it be and why?
Probably, dude, smoking with Goofy would be like top 10, probably funniest shit.
Yeah.
Like just because he's such a obviously goofy fucking person. Him
He
or
definitely is a pothead.
yeah,
They definitely designed him as a pothead.
He's got him or Dopey from fucking
This joint keeps
Snow
fucking.
White. Yeah, that's the only thing. If we're gonna review these joints, I would say they go out fast.
Is that a bad thing? They shouldn't.
It just means like burn isn't as consistent,
They
right?
roll it well. It doesn't more mean
something.
about the roll.
It's a material thing. It could be a material thing. It could be how tightly packed or not packed it is. They're not bad. I'm pretty stoned. I'm like super hungry though.
I've been enjoying the nug.
Are you hungry?
I always.
It would be kind of cool to order
that's
food
my
on the
issue with
pod.
smoking. So, guys, as I mentioned, I took a tea break 2 months ago,
Yeah, he did.
and what I've noticed, the only negative of smoking weed is how much I fucking eat at night.
Eat.
I just want to especially I just want to eat everything.
So you don't eat during the day?
No, I eat it during the day. Just when I smoke, like if I do a full Saturday of smoking, I want to eat all day.
Yeah.
Like I just want to eat everything. Like I want to eat.
Are you like an immediate munchie type? Because
I don't know. I don't know if it's some weed. Like it doesn't happen to me all the time.
Yeah. See, same.
But sometimes it's just like disgusting. Where it's like, I actually go in there and I try to break the kitchen down. It's crazy.
Just anything,
everything. I'm just going for the chips, the fucking everything.
Everything. And
I
everything.
ate like way too. I almost ate a whole bag of barbecue chips a few days ago. That was not ideal.
No, not good.
I was so mad the next day.
Dude, I used to
That's what I hate when I'm mad the next day about it.
You can go get those family packs from Safeway of Oreos. I could kill a whole Oreo row. It's probably like fucking 16 Oreos or some shit. Oh, I don't do that shit anymore, but I could. At
16
the time.
Oreos.
I used to eat like half a bag of fucking cereal, or a whole bag of cereal.
Yep.
Like a whole bag of cereal for sure.
That's the biggest
sometimes.
issue with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
when
yeah.
I lived at home, my parents and they woke up and the cereal they just bought was gone. They'd be like, "What the fuck?
What
dude?"
the fuck? Who did that last night? All right, should we read another story
I'm
then?
down.
I'll read it this time.
One time, I actually pulled all the marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms and left all the shit cereal back in the bag, and my parents wouldn't buy me Lucky Charms after that.
What did you do?
Took all the marshmallows out
I get
of the
it.
Lucky Charms
I
and
get
made
it.
one bowl of Lucky Charms,
That sounds fantastic.
and then leave all the shitty ones.
But low
in.
key, you do want a little mix. Like I do like more
Oh,
marshmallows.
it's just like sweet cat food. I don't know.
Do you want to read another one?
Yeah,
Let's put you back
I'll
on.
read it.
Let's put you on
Yeah, right.
reading responsibility.
I like it. After. I don't even want to say that one out loud. That one just made my stomach like.
What was it?
No, they use words I don't want to say on the mic.
I'd love to know. I don't know which one it is. I thought I vetted them.
This is something that's happened to me before, so I'll read this one. After I got high, I found my jar of bud in the fridge one morning.
Did you actually?
I have found my weed in various places for sure. You never been stoned either and put like the milk in the cupboard on accident? I've done that for sure.
I've done something.
Things have gone into the fridge that don't belong.
Yeah.
in the
What
fridge.
did I just put in the fridge? Yeah.
I don't even know if
did.
that's because I'm dumb or just because I'm.
No, I did
stoned.
something like this past week. I put something fucking stupid in the fridge.
I want to read another one.
I feel like this shit happens so often, and I just like kind of rub it off, and I don't really think about it.
Yeah, but when it starts to get more frequent, that's when you should get scared.
No, when it's like I only remember the moments that are like completely out of like crazy, like just out of like not normal
Right.
stories.
This one's so gnarly. After I got high, the only thing in my fridge was a new bag of baby carrots, so I took them to my room and decided to eat the whole bag so I wouldn't have to walk down to the kitchen to put them back. So you ate a whole fucking bag of baby
See,
carrots.
that's what I need to be eating. I need to be eating carrots.
Yeah.
That'd be like
You have good vision, though,
Then it
too,
doesn't. Well, not even that. I just think carrots good for you. I feel like you're basically
You know, I've
eating
heard
nothing.
I heard if you eat enough of them, you will actually get orange pigment to your skin.
Bullshit.
No, look it up. Ask ChatGPT actually after this.
You got my phone. Really? That's crazy.
This is crazy.
What story?
You read that to yourself before you read it out loud.
Which one? Oh,
Like what the fuck?
yo, I did read that. And I fucking put
I
paste it.
can't.
Yo, I can't.
It would feel so hard coming out the mouth, bro. Like,
I don't know if I can read it. But should I just read it for the? This one won't be clipped anywhere. But yeah, it's a story that we didn't. Somebody submitted it. A female definitely.
I
Submitted
don't like the way
story.
it was written. It feels really like just.
So we're gonna try to say it in a way that's a little bit cleaner. After I got high, I went to the washroom to take out my tampon, and I couldn't find the string. So I sat on the toilet searching my vagina for 20 minutes while sobbing till I remembered I already took it out. I appreciated that story because that would never happen to me, but I get it, and I get that's the issues you deal with as a female. If you're a female pod, you got different issues than us.
Yeah, that's true. But you did a good job of censoring that. It took one swing.
Yeah, they kind of talk dirty about it.
Yeah, it was like a little bit much, dude. No, like
I don't know. We're not resharing that.
Look up the carrot thing. Ask
Ask
ChatGPT the carrot thing, though.
I believe you. Are carrots?
I'm curious.
Do carrots make your skin turn
No
pink?
way. No way. No way. Oh
no fucking way. There's no way.
God.
Let's try. Let's test it out right now. That's brilliant. I'm so happy that what the fuck?
Yeah, that is
They just magically appear. Do carrots turn
where
your
did this come
your
from,
skin?
dude?
What is it? Orange? Is that the color?
Orange.
Colorblind. Do carrots turn your skin orange?
I'm shocked, actually. That
What
might be the
the
crazy
fuck?
thing.
Yes, eating a lot of carrots can turn your skin orange due to a condition called carotenemia.
Oh my god.
Carrots are rich in. How did you know that?
I heard it when I was.
You want to hear more?
Wait, can I
Carrots
eat one
are
of these?
rich
Whose
in
are these? Can I eat
beta
one?
carotene.
No way.
Wow, who hooked it up?
That is so fucking crazy, dude. Wow. They're actually a good snack, you know?
Yeah,
I don't utilize them enough.
I kind of like
I
carrots.
put them into pot roast and stews at home, but I don't eat them raw like this. They're kind of sweet, low key, like a little bit.
Let's ask him. How many carrots would you need to eat?
Probably more than a whole bag. Wow, that was probably one of the greatest podcast moments. I think that
was an amazing moment. And that was a delicious bite.
honestly, very refreshing.
You're clipping this one.
Who was the carrot bear? Can I give the carrots back to?
Wait, I need one more.
The carrots went. The carrots came and now they're gone. Like how the fuck?
The amount of carrots you'd have to consume 20 to 50 milligrams. Oh, they talk
Please.
milligrams too of beta carotene per day for a few weeks to develop it.
All right, you're gonna have to hold it down for a second.
That means you need to eat roughly 5 to 12 carrots per day for several weeks to see an effect.
It's kind of a
Where on your skin would you see it? If you guys aren't utilizing ChatGPT like this, you're doing it wrong.
Then you're behind on the
You just go
times.
for the nick?
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm disappointed in you.
No, you're
bro.
not.
I'm disappointed. Where in your skin would you see it? I didn't type in.
I really like that carrot. That was awesome.
That was a great, refreshing snack.
Think about it. If we never read that, we never would have had carrots just now.
Hype
as fuck.
That was great. All right. The palms of your hands, the
Okay.
soles of your feet, the nasolabial folds around the nose and mouth. That's I'm learning a lot.
pretty
This is
bad.
an educational episode.
pod with Kai and Chin.
Forehead, knees, and elbows. So basically, everything turns orange on you. That's whack.
Yeah, just the thick parts.
Is it like bad? Like
I don't know.
I'm done asking.
How many do you
him.
have to eat?
Said 5 to 12 a day for like
Full carrots?
five. That's it.
Just 5 to 12.
5 to 12 carrots.
Oh, you know what we should talk about?
What?
Did you see Kanye's thing yesterday?
Oh yeah,
What the fuck?
he's tweaking right now,
Dude, what the fuck?
I don't know. He's like, I think he's
Yo,
playing.
I'm gonna
I think
throw
he
it
just
on there
went
for you guys to
crazy.
look at.
He just went crazy. That's it.
Bro.
Yeah,
That's beyond crazy.
Yeah, did
That's-
you restory it? Did I see it on your story or
I
something?
didn't post about
Something.
it.
I saw a bunch of people that posted about it.
I
No,
mean-
he's going nuts, and I feel bad because he's definitely like mentally insane.
I fucked with everything up until I went to the website. Then when I went to the website, I was like, what the fuck?
He's been going crazy on X.
The
Are you
ad
on
was
X?
no. The ad
You
was
don't even
funny
have
though.
X.
The ad was funny. I was like, he's like, oh, I spent all the money on these teeth, and then fucking had to
He's
do it on the
wild.
iPhone.
Did you see
That
what
was
he
funny.
did at the fucking Grammys or whatever? Was it Grammys?
Dude, I'm gonna be so honest.
you see that?
I don't keep up with that.
Yo,
shit.
he his wife.
What did I just-
His
that
wife,
was a weird-
His wife literally. They took a photo. They took a photo together, like when around the red carpet.
Yeah.
She drops her
Oh,
fucking
I did
thing,
see this. I did
and
see
she's
this.
just naked with
Yeah.
like a piece of clothing
Yep.
over her. That's crazy.
I would argue, and then you can comment whether you think this is true or not, but I think Kanye has become uncancelable because who the fuck just makes a T-shirt with a fucking swastika on it.
You know what the issue? You can get canceled because all these businesses start pulling their money.
They've all pulled their money already. He's doing his own thing. He's literally operating off fan base.
It's crazy. That's so much money. That's nuts. I mean, I don't know. It's not like it's an issue. It is an issue, but it's not an issue that's going to affect us.
I know, but it's just
that's
wild.
The thing I love. You know what?
It just feels like GTA.
I love realizing that none of this shit is going to affect us. Like I see all these issues, and like other than the flights and shit like that, a lot of these issues aren't affecting us yet. So that's huge.
That's a pretty scary way to look at it.
No, I mean you have to. There's so many people that get too like emotionally tied to everything.
I agree.
And it's like, it's not. None of my family. Nothing happened to me. You know.
Do you think
it's a terrible way to think about things?
Do you think that like maybe with time, it'll get like a little more normal and not feel so radical? Like
what?
All these things that you say is happening, like
all the crazy shit. We just have crazy shit every week. If you're paying attention to what's going on, it's literally you have to go numb to, and it's always terrible. It's sad because people are dying and it's awful.
Well,
but at the end of the day,
people have always been dying.
Every day, people are dying. It's just like you know what? It's sad when people lose their life too early.
Of course,
and unexpectedly.
Of course,
and that's where like the flights,
or undeservingly,
or like you're at a fucking football game and you're getting like tailgating and you fucking get killed. Like that's scary that shit's happening in our country.
Yeah,
and hopefully it gets fixed because can you imagine we could just be stoned right now and some crazy ass motherfucker come in and just
hey, no crazy motherfuckers running up in here. I promise you that.
Well, I don't know, bro. When you come up in this place, it's kind of scary.
Go ahead. Come on in. Come on in. I'd love to greet you. I'd love to greet you. You want to come run up on the pod? Hell
I'll
yeah,
be right
brother.
behind the couch.
Give me a reason.
It's crazy what's going on with this world. But luckily, we're in the cannabis community. People that smoke weeds tend to keep a positive vibe to everything.
Think to segue into a point, I think that cannabis does a lot of community-based effort just by being a plant that we can all share. And so when people consume it, there's a barrier drop across a lot of different ways. And I think people underestimate how quickly that happens when people partake of the plant and understand the connection you get from people from just smoking. Just smoking. We talked about this on the first podcast, I think. Smoking makes conversation with people. You get to this like different layer that you can't reach when you're all stiff and sober and like thinking all these anxious thoughts,
It just allows freedom of thought.
Yeah, just lets it flow out.
It's so cool. I love being able to live like this and do this. And like
it
really helps me with my creativity. Like I know I've talked about this before, but every night I get my like creative burst at like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Interesting.
And then for like I don't work, like I barely work during the day. I do a terrible job working during the day, but I work at night.
Right.
And that's when I put my hours in. I'll just start going. I'll start writing. And that's when things come to life. And I really think it's a lot to do with the cannabis. Like when I was sober for that month, like, I could come up with stuff, but I was not just nonstop ideas weren't just popping in my head like they do when I'm high.
Like flooding into your mind.
Flooding into my mind. That's a huge benefit that like I hope the government recognizes and stuff like that. Because
I think they do recognize it.
They're scared of it.
I think they recognize it and they don't want us to be, they don't want to broadly advertise it as something that can make you a free thinker.
It broadens your mind.
Yeah.
It allows you to think kind of differently than you normally would.
It just takes a layer back and allows you to kind of x-ray things a little different, I think.
It's huge. Thank God we smoked this shit.
Dude,
thank God I got into this lifestyle.
Honestly, thank God you moved out this way.
Thank God I got all these people supporting me now.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking sick, and I appreciate it. So I guess we'll end it around now. But what's coming up? We're dropping the app. It's going to be on iOS, so make sure to download it. It'll probably be out by the time you're seeing this. It's called NugVue. NUGVUE. Nug. And reviews and nug, and you get to view them. So that was the idea behind it.
Yeah.
Really creative.
For stoners by stoners.
For stoners by stoners. Literally everything's been thought high. Yeah. Every single one of those ideas. That's all I've been thinking about.
I'm excited to see it because I haven't seen it in its new state.
It looks great. It looks great. I'm very lucky. My partner's fucking crazy with it.
I'd say that was a killer episode 4.
Yeah, we had a fun episode. We got more podcast episodes coming.
Yep.
I think we're
going to change spaces too. So you're just going to see some varying.
I mean, we've already upgraded quite a bit.
Yeah, we've kind of gone. If you watched the first episode, and if you haven't, go back and check it out. We came from my office, and now we're at Who Studios doing the damn thing. So
I might order my my book soon. You know about my books, right?
Yep.
The funny story, funny high stories books. I can't even speak English now, but that's okay. That's a goal.
Usually that's what happens at the end of this.
Yeah, we start going a little out of it, but I feel relaxed. I feel like we had a great conversation.
It's been dope, dude.
I feel like we're caught up, but now we gotta, we're gonna keep it more consistent, guys. Next episode, we're bringing somebody random on. We're doing it.
Something random?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Sure.
Or we might just go out and like I might do
good
my
at that.
street interviews.
I'm good at that.
We'll find a random person.
I can
we'll
talk
bring
to
them
a
on.
random person literally forever.
But not like any random person. We're gonna like scout them out. I'm gonna do some interviews.
And
With
it's
them.
not very random, is it?
No, I'm gonna do interviews, but then we gotta choose who we want to do it with. Like
That's
we'll
fair.
do my normal street interviews,
And then
we'll
just like lottery pick someone.
And then whoever we're like, if we're 3 interviews in, we're like, this dude's dope. Like, let's see if he wants to smoke. We'll invite him, and we'll go fucking do the episode.
Dope. That actually sounds kind of fun.
And we can get like behind the scenes content of like before we like us asking them to fucking come on the pod.
And then they'd be like,
and we'll have the whole pre-interview with them of like, so we'll know already if they're gonna be the vibe.
one lucky streetwalker somewhere out there in the world will be on the pod.
Until we can get fucking Zuck on here or
the Costco guys.
Big AJ.
Justice.
Big Justice. I can't mix them
Big
up.
AJ.
They're both big. But yeah, no, I think it was a sick episode.
Dude, this is funny.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe.
He can't even talk.
Like and download.
Just subscribe, like, and fucking just whatever you see
support.
it, just let us know where you see it. Comment, say what's up.
Send us your stories.
We're just people. We will reply and fucking say things back to you. Just say what's up. You know what I'm saying? We love making new friends, saying what's up to new people that follow our stuff.
Oh, it's fucking sick. These are
really
our people.
cool. Yeah, for
these
real.
are our people, and we appreciate you guys supporting.
Yep.
And that's it. ChimneyGriff out, and
see ya.